May I ask what is your name?
My name is Jane Bellis.
Jane, what is the capacity that you do here today?
I am creative director for Backstage, so I'm in control of all of the chaos.
Okay, who are your leaders for the makeup and hair team?
Okay, so we have several leaders throughout the room. We have an awful lot of managers. We have senior managers, assistant managers, and leaders. So there's too many to mention.
What do you think makes everything organized and like an army command center for you? They in some shows when I go and say, "Don't talk back, just follow the lead," and some are more creative and friendly environment. What is your management style?
I really like it. I think I'd say a combination of both. So I like it to run like a military operation, but that is with preparation. So the maximum amount of preparation before the show with the styles and with the paperwork and everybody being briefed online and they have the emails and they have the palettes. Then on the day, I like it to be really creative, like a family atmosphere. So everybody's developed and everybody gets their chance to shine. But obviously the looks have to be perfect out on the runway. So it's difficult.
I have a heavy Russian accent, but I feel that you have quite a beautiful accent. Where are you from?
Thank you. I'm from the UK, so I'm from Wales, and I fly over for this show.
Why did you come all the way from Wales for the Wayne show? Okay, is this your first time here?
No, I've been working for Wayne as creative director. I think this is my 7th season now, so I've been coming over for a few years now. Yeah, and I keep coming back for more. I like it because it's... Do you remember? Yeah. I'd have different hair every season, that's why. But I like it. It's so diverse. I like a big show where there's lots of pressure. So sometimes in the UK we have a smaller show with 1 or 2 designers. It's very easy. I don't like that. I like the pressure. So I really enjoy it. And it's such a diverse mixture of designers, different kinds of fashion, very different models. And I like to be able to work with that.
What is your metrics, let's say, in your social media? Let's say you have 10,000 or 100,000 followers now. Like after the show, what kind of bump you get in terms of visibility? What it gives you?
It's interesting really because I'm so focused on the creative side. I don't use social media as much as I should do as a tool. I tend to put together videos for YouTube so people can see what it's like backstage, and I'll post quite a lot to Instagram. So I get a spike when I get back home from the UK. I do get a spike after each season.
Big, like 10 people, a million people?
No, I probably get probably about an extra 500 per season.
Sometimes not the numbers matter, but the quality. You might get like 1 or 2 really important designers, really important contacts that actually will work with you and make a living for you. Like, how do you choose, and give them your attention? Because every second of your time is so busy.
Sure, it's very, very busy, and it's very difficult because I have lots of shows that I do in the UK as well, and I have a family in the UK, so being able to watch for who's following you and who your new followers are. Sometimes people will follow and then drop off, but I'll sometimes see some good makeup brands or hair brands or designers, and then I'll just make contact and try and get that done.
The main difference between American shows, New York Fashion Week, and London or Paris and Milan is that the funding. In Europe, you have the luxury of your government helping you out, so you get City of London putting money in, whether it's Paris or Milan, so it's a kind of a government operation. And then you spend other people's money, sponsorship. In New York, everything is private, so there is no money from the City of New York or from the United States. It's all. How do you feel that this makes, is it how much distinction? Because I seen shows from European shows. They're amazing, they're great, but because they don't have the pressure of putting money out of pocket. Here we have to fund ourselves. Do you think the designers who make it here have more strength and power because it's all self-funded, or
Absolutely, yeah. I think it's very easy when you have a big budget and it's government funded. You can make anything look great, and it's far easier when you're in business to be able to leverage that. Whereas in a city like this, where there's so much competition, there is no funding. You are much stronger when you manage it and when you springboard from a show like this, because it is so tough without funding.
When you pitch to designers, to the models, to the other hair makeup folks to join your team, your crew, to work with you, what are the metrics that you ask and brag about? Are in terms of great value? Yes, there is New York Fashion Week, there is Plitzs, so many, but this is the great value. For that money, your buck goes so much further. You get so many pictures, so many photographers, you get so much publications.
more global because I think we have so many different designers from all different countries. You know, your work, especially for the hair and makeup artists, their work is being showcased across the globe. So I think it's really good. Again, there's so much competition in fashion, and especially in New York. So it's tough to make it in our industry. It is really tough. But I think with a show like this, like you say, your book goes so much further. The value for money is great because you have that reach, you have that extra reach.
What is your Instagram?
And my Instagram is @JaneBellissimo.
Ladies and gentlemen, you need a creative director. Perhaps the one sitting next to me is the right one for you. Look at her work, look at her Instagram. Maybe you guys will have a connection. Thank you.